Good morning, everyone. This is Courtney here at Birth with Horns Animal Sanctuary and ReelTime Rescue. We've got Princess Buttercup over here. I just got done brushing her. Yesterday, she let me brush her for a while. And this morning, she didn't really want me to for very long. But as you can see from this little good-sized little pile of fluff, I was still able to get a little bit of that undercoat off of her. If you're new around here, we are a farm animal sanctuary based out of Arizona in the United States. And like many parts of the world, at least in this hemisphere, it's starting to get warmer. And so everybody's kind of shedding. And that's what we've kind of been touching on that for a few weeks now. Just as you can see, some of the animals, if you've been tuning in a while, you can see they're looking a little better. Like Gilbert here is our black-furred pygmy goat, and lately he's just been looking kind of gray and having white splotches everywhere because of the undercoat. Even on an animal with dark fur like that, it's still going to look like this like very white, cottony substance. Right, Frankie? Yeah, we got a lot of brushing done on you yesterday too, huh? Got Chico. Even Chico was seeming like he was kind of rubbing on the brushes a little bit. He's a little bit more of one of our shy residents here, Mr. Chico. So he doesn't usually, I don't think he really lets anybody fully brush him, but he was kind of, like I said, rubbing on the brushes a little bit, like, oh, maybe this could feel good. So I titled this live stream as Ghost with Horn Secret Announcements, just in case there's anybody searching for us and comes across this video, they can, if they're maybe interested in learning a little bit more about us, I'm just going to tell you a couple ways of doing so. One is what you're doing right now. It's watching us on ReelTime Rescue. You kind of get this behind the scenes, just kind of, wandering around, saying hi to everybody. You see everything we see. It's not like I'm not editing this, just that, like on social media, sometimes, obviously we're trying to make some cute posts and get the perfect picture of everybody. And that's great and fun and so cute, but it's all also not, how it is really here all of the time. So if you do tune in to our live stream, you'll kind of get a little bit more of a sense of what's going on, as well as, any announcements, or sometimes you might even see things in real life, like you just saw the boys tussling over there for a minute. Another thing, and I'm just going to touch on briefly, it's in our description box below. We've got all of our links in there, and one is our Patreon. And our Patreon, it's a member-based platform, and you can go on there, click the link, and there's different tiers. Right, Peanut? You might see a cute little picture of Peanut Buttercup, as well as some of our residents from the past. Oh, okay, there you go. You got to get those crumbs in the bottom. And we got a couple boys over here drinking water together. After headbutting each other, you guys decided to have a truce and go get a drink. Good idea. Anyway, back to the more behind the scenes. So if you go on there and you can sign up, it's a donation based. You could say, donate $10 a month, sign up for that, and then there's some different perks depending on how much you donate each month. And we recently just posted an exclusive on there, and I'm just going to briefly go by. I'm not going to get into any details, but we're just going to do a little walk by, and you might, if you've tuned in here before, you might notice something a little bit different. We usually have Norma Jean and the lovely Nala. Right now they are sharing a pen, and that is because this other pen is occupied. So we've got a couple of cuties back there, and on the left we have Sven, and in the corner is Elaine. So it's a restricted area, do not enter, but we've already been in and out. I'm going to go in there again in a few minutes to kind of there's a little bit of raking up, right, Sven? They're still very skittish. Not sure how much human interaction they had in their past, so they're very skittish and shy, understandably so. So when I go in there, they're kind of running around all crazy and kind of trying to put some distance in between us, like they're kind of nervous around me. So I raked up a little bit, and then I wanted to back out and give them a chance to make sure that they ate without, being nervous. But now that they're looks like they're kind of done with breakfast, right, Elaine? Then I might go in there and kind of rake up the back area. So, hi, cutie. Hi, Sven. Oh, this is the closest he's gotten to me so far. Hi, you are just so handsome. Yes, you are. Okay, I'm going to back up to give you space. I'm going to be back in there to hang out with you in a little bit. So I'm not going to go into depth about that, but if you are interested in becoming a member of our Patreon, then you can get the rest of the story. Other than that, we have, you won't see them on Facebook or Instagram or anything. So you've got that little secret announcement, secret little hint and exclusive of, something new that has happened here. Let me grab this clump of more fur. I'm going to go drop this fur into the garbage can real quick because, as silly as it is, we have had some of our residents before. We used to just throw all the hair on the ground. Hang on, I might have to need another hand, so you might get kind of blocked for a second. We've had our residents come up and just eat clumps of hair, and we didn't have any, we didn't see any problems from that. I didn't notice that anybody got, sick or threw up a hairball or anything. But to me, it made me a little nervous thinking that, if they're eating clumps of hair, that could give them some type of intestinal blockage. And I would just feel so guilty and hate to see if, say, for example, Mr. Butters here, our resident unicorn, if I saw him eat a big clump of that fur and then the next day maybe he was having digestive issues, I would feel really nervous and, guilty that, oh my gosh, I should have picked up that clump of fur. So, I mean, again, goats and cows, they have, I think, like 4 stomachs or something. So I'm sure it would actually probably be okay, but better safe than sorry. We do silly things like give our residents like Gilbert and Willow and everybody else cardboard to play with, like big old boxes, and they'll actually play with it and chew it up and swallow. They'll actually eat the cardboard. But that is, even though that seems like, well, what the heck, why are you giving them cardboard? They enjoy it, and it's really just like fiber. It's the cardboard that we give them is just, recycled trees. So it kind of just passes right through them. I'll actually show you. We have a little, like this cardboard tube that one of our volunteers brought yesterday. It was otherwise going to go into the dumpster from work, and he's like, oh, I think the animals would like this. So you see it here. We're by Princess, and it's just a cardboard tube. And as you can see, it used to be, maybe another third or maybe even 50% bigger. And they kind of chewed it up and rolled it around and had fun with that. Well, there's another piece of one over there. So, yeah, I think that's, I have nothing else really specific to talk about this morning. I just wanted to give you guys a chance to have a little bit of behind the scenes and a little sneak peek of something big that happened here recently that we are not going to be talking about for quite a while in other platforms. So I just wanted to, oh, bless you, Chicolette. I wanted to thank you guys all for tuning in. It might just be me for a little while. We'll see. Karen is our other live streamer, and she's on a little break right now, so maybe stuck with me. And so on occasion, I might be in a big hurry or kind of forget to do a live stream on Sunday, but I try to come on Sunday mornings and just kind of go around and say hello to everybody, give a little update, complain about the weather, something I usually do. Again, we've got Butters here, one of our Nigerian dwarf goats. We call him our unicorn. So you can see he just has that one little spur. And it's because he had a botched dehorning when he was a baby. So here's more of that fluff. You know, if you'd let me brush you again, I could get a lot of it out. They all go through stages. Sometimes they want to be brushed, and other times they aren't in the mood. Let's see if we can get him to give a little booty wiggle. No, it's gonna be hard to get. Sometimes when we go over here, give him the little booty scritches, his tail starts going and he starts moving side to side. Oh, there's a little bit. See, I knew you wanted to show off your cute little booty, huh? Huh, Butters. And if you didn't know, Willow right there and Butters are actually twins. So, got little Chicolette, Mr. Chico, her dad, and other than that, I think we're gonna pop off here, and thank you guys again so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. I hope that you guys all have a great week. Hopefully next Sunday I don't forget and I'm not in too big of a hurry, and I can hop on again, and maybe we'll see some other fun little anecdotes, like maybe some more headbutting or some tandem water drinking. That was cute too. Oh, we got Willow right now on the salt lick. We've got a few different salt licks around here. We have to be careful what kind. There are some salt licks with different minerals and things like that added to them, but goats and sheep have different mineral needs actually. So we can't use specific ones because it would be safe for the goats, but not for the sheep. And since we do have 4 sheep here, we are going to obviously not be able to keep them off of one of the salt licks. So we just make sure that what we put out is safe for all of our residents. So thanks again so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Have a great day.